from Danny O'Donoghue.
Thank you. Thank you. Lovely to see you again.
Nice to see you too. And you were very good back there in the green room, giving your opinion.
I was trying to be politically correct.
You were good.
You could be a loose woman, you know.
You could?
I could be a loose woman, yeah.
You know, if the work dries up.
Was that being on The Voice that made you, you know, a little bit more confident? You know, you're asked your opinion, bang, you can come out with it.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the BBC were very trusting to, you know, because I tend to curse a lot. So they're very, very, yeah, my opinion, I'm very opinionated. But no, it was great to see. It was my first time ever being on TV and actually not singing. So it was definitely, you know, some experience, yeah.
Very passionate, aren't you, about everything?
I am. Well, I mean, if I was on like Top Gear or Strictly Come, I don't know anything about that type of stuff, but I know about music, and I'm very, very passionate. I mean, that's what the band is about, and that's what music is about. You know, putting your heart and soul into it. We were talking last night about, you know, if there's rock music out there for people who are very, very angry, and then there's, you know, ballads out there for people who are sad. And it's amazing, for every genre of music is a range of emotion. You know, and we were saying that, you know, when you hear a script song, it's one less emotion that I have to carry around with me as well. So it's massive. It's a massive therapy for me. It started off being like songwriting and poems and stuff like that, and then obviously went on to this.
Obviously,
you know?
we've chatted on the programme before, and one of the things that we love about your music is it is poetry set to music. The words are absolutely beautiful. It's not just, you know, the bridges and the melody. You know, the whole thing is a package.
Well, to be honest, for us, it's like being in the studio. It's like trying to get that Rubik's Cube, trying to say something that's so complex, you know, an emotion or how you feel, but actually trying to put that down into a, you know, into a sentence. And then obviously the chorus has to be the punchline. And we've always said, you know, if you're going to bring someone to the top of the mountain, make sure the view is good. So you always have to have, you know, a great concept in mind and a great lyric.
Are all the songs personal?
Every one of them, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, we've tried to write songs that are quite throwaway. And I'm just standing on stage and I'm not feeling them, but it has to be something that I feel in the inside, or that I know definitely, you know, I write songs about the people who are around me too.
So it's a bit like this show then, you're kind of milking your personal life permanently, aren't you?
Yeah.
You have to go out and live, don't you, really, in order to have something to write about.
The worst part about it is when you write songs and they're obvious songs about people that were in your life. And you're writing them in your deepest, darkest moments, and then you're like, all right, now go on, loose women, and perform it, you know. And I know, you know, the person, you know, that I wrote the song about is probably going to be watching.
Is that the
or
6
someone's
degrees
going
of
to send
separation that you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah, 6 degrees of separation. It's like the Alcoholics Anonymous way of getting over somebody, you know. You know what I'm saying? You have
Very
the 12
therapeutic.
steps. Yeah, we have, you know, the six degrees. I mean, everybody would think that the song itself was about you being 6 people away from anybody in the world. That's the original phrase.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, we're little wordsmiths. We kind of get in there and try and change it around. And 6 degrees of separation was like the 6 steps. Okay, when that happens, then this is going to kill you. And then after that, and you see them out with somebody else. And there's nothing worse than that, to see the person that should have been in your arms out with somebody else. And that's when you know, I mean, we curse in the song, so you may have effed up a little. But, you know, we obviously have you may have messed up a little.
Is it easy to sing, though?
No, it's not. You know, I think, you know, every time you have to centre yourself before the performance. But, you know, again, art is about, I think art is the only justification that there is for pain. I've said this before, you know, and I think if I don't get it out, it's going to stick in me, and I can't live with that, you know. So that's
I've got a little tip for you there. When I'm singing something quite sad and it's emotional and about something I've written, I always think credit card bill, credit card, credit card bill, credit card bill. And that's all I think about, and I don't think of anything then. So that's a little tip from me to you.
Well, my tip is, my credit card got stolen.
Oh, no.
My creded card got stolen, and I never reported it. You know why? Because he was actually spending less than my ex-girlfriend was.
See, that makes it sound You've been doing this for a long time, haven't you? You know, you've been writing songs for a long time. Is it when you met the other guys in the script that just things start clicking? Like
we were all kind of starving musicians. We'd spent a number of years out in LA trying to learn our craft. I was saying, yeah, you know, you're calling them, yeah, things are great, and there's nothing, there's no food, and there's nothing on the table and stuff. And then in 2005, we met Glenn, our drummer, myself, Mark, and Glenn, and we all went in the room together just to kind of, you know, just talk and make music. And this song called Before the Worst, we wrote. It was our very first song we ever wrote together, and it went up on iTunes as a free download. And we were like sitting there biting our nails, going like, is it going to sell? And we got the call at the end of the week to say like 250,000 people had downloaded the song.
Wow.
And we were just blown away. In a week, yeah, in a week. And it's just been a roller coaster since then.
And
you know?
well, obviously, you know, there are people out there who love you. You're going to be going on tour, obviously, next year as well. And when's the album out? It's out now?
The album's been out for 2 months.
Okay.
We've toured around the world so far, just kind of, you know, trying to create awareness for the album.
Is it called number 3 or hashtag 3?
It depends on how old you are.
Oh, yeah.
For all those kiddies now, it's hashtag 3. And for all the albums, you know what I mean? Is it number 3 or is it your third or what is it? It would be Irish, you could have called it the 23 and a third.
You're going to be performing for us at the end of the show.
If you don't mind, yeah, we'd love to.
If we don't mind. Okay. But for now, Danny O'Donoghue, everyone. Thank you.